We are just going for a boat ride through Kumarakom backwaters. Just see the amount of houseboats around, a beautiful sight. This is a regular boat which I take. His name is Suresh. I'll introduce him later to you. Uh, Very reasonable character and very good person. I'll leave his all the details in the description also. See, I don't know how many of you all have come to Kumarakom, but Kumarakom is a fantastic place for you or any tourist who comes to Kerala. Don't go without visiting the backwaters. The main backwaters area is Kumarakom and Alappuzha. Look at this site. We'll cover as much as possible. I am planning to go towards the lake area so that you can have a better view of what is really happening in Kumarakom. If any of you all have visited Kumarakom, just leave in the comments. Those who have visited Kumarakom. Look, there's another. Today is actually being Wednesday. I mean, rush is much less. Weekends there is a heavy rush. When I came in, there were a lot of students who were there, about 10-15 people. Otherwise, it is usually the crowd is usually much more. So there's a temple there. Look at this beautiful site here. I don't know whether any other place in India you can see such fantastic backwater scenes. I am new to gimbal, using the gimbal. That is also one problem which I am facing at times. But these things will get solved slowly. There's somebody fishing there. Look at the number of houseboats which are there. I'm just standing opposite the sun, so the clarity is, at times there will be difficulty in clarity. This side it will look better. Look at this houseboat. There's a huge boat coming, houseboat coming. Just have a look. Huge one. I don't know how many rooms that is. I just zoomed it a bit for you all to have a better look. There's one lady fishing there. She's putting the hook. All these people get their fish from here, and for a day I think they manage without buying fish every day, because they also use the net for fishing. When they use the net, they get more quantity. I don't know whether we'll get time to reach up to the lake. I started my video a bit earlier than it should have been. If I had started a bit late, we would have got it. Look at this long stretch of houseboats on both sides. Sometimes this river is filled with lotus. That is a great sight to see. But that season is over. About 2 months back, oh my God, it was fantastic. As you walk, when you go, it's full of lotus it was. Now it's a different scene. There are 2 big houseboats coming in. Look at these 2 houseboats. Both are huge houseboats. This is just they go for a day trip inside. Maybe for 2 hours or 3 hours they just go for a trip inside the lake. Per hour they charge about 1,500 rupees, 2,000 rupees, 2,500, depending on the time they take. Per night it is, if it is full day and night stay out, it is about 15,000 rupees for a 2-bedroom boat. For a single bedroom they will charge around 6,000, 7,000, 8,000 I think now. But during New Year season and Christmas season, the rates are much high. Of course, COVID time it was very cheap, but see how close we are to COVID time. It was much cheap. They were just waiting for customers. But now this season is, situation is different. A lot of tourists are coming. Look at this beautiful sight around. All these houses, as I told you earlier, for them fish is never a problem. For the whole day they can get fish anytime they want, because They do a lot of fishing, and usually they do the net, and they have a lot of things like that. The main people who are coming now is from Chennai and Bangalore. Tamil Nadu and Karnataka state tourists who are coming. And of course, Kerala tourists also there. A lot of them are there. That is usually during the weekends. Now we are getting into the lake, almost close to the lake. Vembanad Lake, as you all may know or may not know, is the longest lake in India. The total length of the lake is 96 kilometers. And the maximum width is about 14 meters. The longest lake in India. So Vembanad Lake actually covers 4 or 5 districts in Kerala. This Kottayam, Alappuzha, Kochi side, everything. This Vembanad Lake touches all these districts. And there is also another very important thing which you all may or may not know, as I told before. See, there is a particular fish here in Vembanad Lake. It is known as karimin in Malayalam, or in English it is known as pearl spot. Throughout the world, it is available only in Kerala, and there are only 2 lakes which we get this pearl spot. One is Vembanad Lake, and another is Ashtamudi Kail. Ashtamudi in Kollam district. These are the only 2 places where we get karimin. See, there is a resort here. Beautiful place. This is on your left, which you see is the bird sanctuary. This is the bird sanctuary. Actually, all this property, formerly it was given by the Raja to a family known as Baker family. Actually, in 91 or 92, 80, in the early, middle 80s or late 80s, they gave away this property back to the government. And now this is bird sanctuary. Another that side when you go is Taj Hotel is there. Taj Hotel is actually the house which of Baker, Mr. Baker. Suresh, നമുക്ക് ഇതിനെ കുറിച്ച് തിരിക്കാം, തിരിച്ചു പോവാം. അതിലോട്ട് പോയാൽ ഒത്തിരി സമയം എടുക്കത്തില്ലേ? എന്നാൽ ഇത് തിരിച്ചു പോവാം നമുക്ക്. വേണ്ട, ഇതിലെ കൂടെ കറങ്ങാൻ പറ്റുമോ? പായില്ല. ഇന്ന് ഇതിലെ തിരിച്ചു തന്നെ നമുക്ക് പോവാം. ഇത് ഏത് റിസോർട്ടാ? അത് ഏത് റിസോർട്ടാ? കോക്കനട്ട് ലഗൂൺ അല്ലേ? Oh, that is the famous Coconut Lagoon. Side could go. That is Coconut Lagoon. We'll take a better view of that to the side. It is actually a very private property. It's one of the costliest properties around. I think they used to charge much more. But after the COVID, I think it is about 15,000 rupees or 16,000 rupees per day for a cottage. It used to be around 25 to 30. Of course, season times it may be more, but this is one of the best properties in the world. At one time, Coconut Lagoon was classified as one of the best 15 resorts in the world. It's a beautiful place. This is owned by the Hotel Casino Group or CGS, Spice Village is there, Marari Beach is there. They have a few high-class resorts throughout Kerala, and I don't know, they have one in another state, I think Maldives or somewhere, Bangara Highlands, somewhere they have one more resort. It's a beautiful, one of the best resorts in the world. They have a swimming pool. It's a high-class joint. Look at this scene here. Look at the number of houseboats around, you know. It's a beautiful site. I mean, a lot of, you know, everything is eco-friendly in this place because